History unfolding is essentially an image analysis activity. It's a great way to begin any unit to get students into the visual context for what they're studying. We'll search for image analysis based on immigration. These are meant to be brief introductions, so the duration for any of the history unfolding units is 20 minutes. We can take a look at this one, Adapting to a New Life on Immigration. The teacher's guide includes teacher's questions and it's downloadable. And if you want to run this as a whole class activity where these images are being projected onto a screen and the students are doing analysis together, it's great to download the teacher's guide. Otherwise, the students can work directly and they get a brief introduction to the concept. They can look at each illustration. They get background information. And if they click on the image, they can go into the image examiner. The questions that they're going to answer are down below. And you can see that we've included things to give them the basic structure for primary source analysis. So they know that they're interpreting meanings or making inferences or making judgments or finding point of view, and they're able to fill in those answers. We encourage them to gather evidence from the image, so they're able to turn on the magnifier here, and just as a detective would gather evidence in an image or at a crime scene to create a narrative, so too can the students gather evidence. They can also turn on the full screen mode, or they can divide it quadrant by quadrant and analyze what's in each quadrant in order to pull as much information as possible out of that image. When they're ready and they've completed this, they can go on to the second illustration, and it's important for them to go back to the table of contents here to click on the illustration, because that's what loads the questions down below where they're going to be able to make their incremental analysis. These are a great way to get started with students analyzing primary sources in a visual manner. They're wonderful for English language learners because the instructions are simple and designed to be accessible to students, and any student can go in and with a little bit of that background information that they provide on this initial page really get a good idea about what they're looking at and begin to analyze it.